You cried for a job, God gave you. Now that you have the job, how has the kingdom profited from your blessing? You cried for husband, God gave you. How has the kingdom profited from your marriage? You know, dear brothers, you know death is not the end. Are you aware that death is not the end? When you die, it has not ended. It has only just begun. When you die, death is just a portal to a new beginning. That's what death is. So when you die, how you live has already guaranteed your next experience in eternity. How you live. But when you die, is not as important as how you die. When death meets you, it's not as important as how he meets you. If he meets you outside Christ, you are finished. If death meets you with a badge of compromise, you are finished. Because once a person is in the grave, there's nothing you can do to change your eternal destiny. The Bible says that the rich man died and was buried, and Lazarus died and he was carried to the bosom of Abraham. And immediately they died, the rich man realized that there was nothing he could do about his own destiny. He began to beg. Say, send Lazarus, send an angel, just send somebody to my brothers. For he knew that he no longer had chance, but his brothers who were still in the earth had the opportunity to change. First question I asked you is, can you die for what you believe in? The second thing I want to ask you tonight is, what are you living for? Why are you alive? Why does God owe you oxygen? What value are you adding to the kingdom on a daily basis? You cried for a job, God gave you. Now that you have the job, how has the kingdom profited from your blessing? You cried for husband, God gave you. How has the kingdom profited from your marriage? You cried for admission, God gave you. Very painful. You entered into the school now. In the school, the admission that God gave you, that's when you realize that you cannot be single, that you need a boy to be stroking your nose every morning. You need someone to be whispering to you that you are fine, until stand in front of the mirror and be saying, I fine, oh, I fine. The admission that God gave you is the same opportunity you have used to sell your virtue to Satan, that now when God looks at you, he can't recognize you anymore. You were not the person that he betted. You are looking like a strange fellow. All the things that you cried for, God has given you. To what advantage has the kingdom benefited? I'm asking you, dear brother, dear sister. You see, most of the time when I come to teach, I'm bringing my private conversations with God to you. What are you living for? Imagine now that God gives you the fulfillment of your greatest dreams. As we are seated here now, your greatest dreams, God comes with a blank check and he gives you your greatest dreams. What will you look like? What will you look like? That thing you are craving for in your heart now, if it were ever to become yours, will God be glorified with your life? What are you living for? When you get your perspectives right, you will go to work differently. You will begin to see your office differently. You will now recognize that your bank, where you are a teller, is a mission field. You will now see that where you are doing vulcanizer, if somebody comes to pump tire, you'll be pumping tire with a burden. So guy, why you squeeze your face? Say, you know Jesus. Did I make you squeeze your face? I dey fear say you go hello. You will be plaiting people's hair with a body, sewing people's clothes with a body, teaching your students in class with a body. Once you get your perspectives right, when God blesses you and 200,000 hits your account, you're not saying, hey! The first thing you are thinking is, Lord, why? You will think I'm a foolish person now, but when you begin to live like that, you will never lack. Why are you sending this? Then he says, send 10 to Angela, send 15 to Nonso, then do this with this one, do this with this one. Your own inside is 10,000. But you know how the Christian lives? Money hits his account. He's thinking of new suit. So they laugh me, they don't laugh me. When money hits your account, what are you living for really? When our children become our age, how will they remember us? What are we leaving for them behind? These are the questions I've been asking myself since last night. What is this generation of believers leaving for the generation coming behind? Beautiful cathedrals, well done. The things we are riding on now are things our fathers left behind. Their testimonies are still powerful today. What inheritance are we leaving behind? What are we leaving behind? One seed, because of one seed that chooses to serve the Lord, it will be like an entire generation. That's posterity. That because of you, God enters into a covenant with your family, even to the 14th generation. One man. You see, for those of you who are taking notes, write it in your note and be able to answer that question before you die. What am I living for? Be able to answer that question.